So there's so much to learn, and the problem is people go to the gyms and they don't know what they're doing. So they end up injured and they think, oh, well, I'm not designed to move. It's for other people. Well, I just want you to know that if you have a body, you are designed to move. And that's the reason why I'm bringing you this very, very simple, very, very gentle class just to get you started. Okay, it's just to get you started, all right? Okay, so it's not going to be strenuous, and I know a lot of you are tired. It's the end of the day and you're just finished, and that's the reason why we do something like this. It just rejuvenates you and it'll help you sleep well tonight. Okay, for those of you who have just woken up, well, this would be something that you would do in the morning when you wake up. So where do we start? We start with the way we wake up, all right? So you're lying on your bed, okay? And you wake up and you're going to just put your feet on the ground, all right? That's where we're going to start, just feet on the ground. Now pick the one foot up and just point and flex the foot. So you're just pushing the toes down and the toes up. Pushing the toes down and the toes up. Pushing the toes down and the toes up. Now you're sitting on the side of your bed, okay? Just toes down and up. Down and up, okay? And the other foot down and up. Or you can do them together if you are able to. You don't have to do them together. But you're just waking up. You're still sitting on the bed and your toes are going forward and up. Just down and up, like you're pointing like a ballerina and pushing them up. Now what you do is you just circle them, all right? So you're circling your ankle. You circle it outwards first, and then you can circle it the other way, inwards. Okay, just circling your foot outwards and inwards. Good. Okay, then the other one, circle it outwards. Just circling your foot outwards. You're doing really, really well. Okay, and you're circling your foot inwards. That's really good. Well done. Okay, now what are we going to do from there? Well, we're going to stand up. Now, standing up is really important. I want you to think about standing on your big toe, your baby toe, your weight on the outsides of the feet and the heel. So stand up, all right? That's what you're going to do. And you're going to look down and you're going to make sure with your hands on your hips that your thumbs are out, that you've got your feet underneath your thumbs, all right? Now all you're going to do, now if you're worried that you might fall, because I know you're a little wobbly, you've just woken up, then you can actually do it facing the bed, all right? So you can turn and face the bed and do it this way, so that if you feel you're going to fall, you can just land on the bed and you're safe, all right? So standing just away from the bed, big toe, baby toe, outside of the foot and the heel, got it? You're going to breathe in, you're going to drop your chin, and you're going to just keep your chin tight on your chest and you're going to roll down. And when your hands get to your knees, you're going to bend your knees. And then you're going to keep rolling down and push your bottom to the ceiling. Just push your bottom to the ceiling. If you can, touch the toes. If you can, touch the floor. It's up to you, okay? From here, you're going to roll up. So you reverse it by pushing your bottom to the floor, and you're going to come up, stretch your legs when you can, and you're just going to come up with your chin. All right, got it? Let's try that again. Drop your chin and rolling down. Let's just go down slowly. We're just stretching the spine, okay? So slowly down, just stretching the spine. Down we go, down we go, down we go, down we go. Bend our knees if we have to, and touch the floor. Then you're going to come up slowly by pushing your bottom to the floor, coming up slowly, coming up slowly, coming up slowly, coming up slowly. Good girl. Well done. Now we're going to just roll our shoulders. We're going to take them forward, up by our ears, back and down. Shoulders forward, up by our ears, back and down. Then we're going to go the other way. Back, up by our ears, forward and down. Back, up by our ears, forward and down. Very nice, good girl. Now, if you want to hold on to something, you can. We're just going to circle our hips. Circling our hips. Circling our hips. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see if you can balance on one foot. Okay? Try it the other way in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Okay, now why do we do that? Well, it's because we have joints, our hip joints and our shoulder joints, they have liquid inside them, okay? And if you're not moving the liquid inside those hips, what happens is like the trailer, the wheel bearings in a car, in a trailer, you park your trailer outside in the garden and you forget about it. And then at Christmas time you go, oh yeah, remember the trailer? We'll put all our stuff in the trailer and we'll go on holiday with it. And then you're an hour out of town and suddenly the whole trailer's wheel starts up in smoke. Why? Because what happened was the trailer stood still for 11 months, okay? And all the oil inside the wheel bearing dropped to the bottom. And then you decided to suddenly take it for a drive and the oil was sitting at the bottom and not lubricating the whole area. And so the area where there was no lubrication, they rubbed against each other and that grinding eventually caused the whole thing to explode. And that's what happens to your hips. If you don't keep that synovial liquid moving in your hips, then you're going to end up with hip replacements. So I know this might look funny, but I can't start my day unless I've done this. My hips need to be woken up. I need to get that oil, the synovial joint, the liquid moving. And the same with your shoulders. You're just getting your shoulders moving. You're just getting the synovial joint moving. Okay? Good girl. Well done. Now just hold on to something, a table, a chair, or whatever. You can put your hand here if you like. We're just going to swing our leg forward and back. Just swinging the leg forward and back. And that's just because we're so busy in our daily existence that we forget that we actually have hips. And we don't give them any attention. And that's the reason why we end up needing knee and hip replacements, is because we don't give them any attention. Unless, of course, you've got an injury. But generally, it's because we don't pay any attention. Then turn around and face the other side and just swing the other leg. Forward and back, okay? Forward and back. Forward and back. Just waking up your body, just getting it moving. Remember, this was just to get you started. This is just getting you started. Okay, good girl. Now what I want you to do is just put your elbows in your waist and you're going to lift your knees up high. Go, let's go. Just lifting our knees up high. Just take it slow if you're frightened, all right? Just lift your knees up high. Just stepping in place. Now, while you're doing this, I want your brain to be thinking that you're on the outside of the foot. So you're stepping on the outside of the foot, okay? I don't want you to be stepping on the inside of the foot because then you're going to injure your knees, all right? So make sure your brain is telling your body to stand on the outside of the foot. Remember the 3 points of the foot? Big toe, baby toe, outside of the foot, and the heel. So you're stepping in the outside of the foot, okay? Just keep going. Remember, this was just about getting you started, all right? If you need to hold on to something for this, that's also fine. I've got ladies who hold on to something while they do that. We're getting you started. We're just rebuilding confidence in your body. Because the problem is you get so caught up in life and emotion and more life that you forget you have a body until eventually it starts to break down on you, and that's when you realize you have one, and then it's a lot of injury and a lot of hard work to get it back again. Right, bravo, you did that. Okay, now, if you can quickly find yourselves a strap, all right? So I've got you can use a belt, a scarf, a strap. Find yourself something quickly. I'll wait a few seconds while I move this out the way. You go and get a strap, okay? Right, are you back? You've got your strap. So you're using a scarf, a belt, a piece of something or other. Okay, you're holding it. Now I'm just standing sideways. Make sure that you've got your feet underneath your hips. Make sure that you've got your weight on your big toe, your baby toe, the outside of your foot and your heel. Make sure your weight's in the middle to the back of the foot. Okay, so now we're going to take the hands up. Now what has happened is that we all become very, very tight in our pectoral muscles, in our chest muscles, because we are sitting round shouldered over a computer all day, all right? So what happens is this all becomes very, very tight, and we can't, our mobility is lost in our shoulders. And that's the reason why we end up with a lot of shoulder problems, okay? All right, so we want to get the mobility back. So we're going to just take this and we're going to go slowly back, just going slowly back until it touches your bottom, and then you come up slowly. So if it's too easy for you, then you need to bring your hands closer together, all right? Because you want to be able to feel the stretch. You want to feel the stretch in the pectoral muscle as you go. You want to feel the movement in the shoulders. The shoulders need to be working, okay? So you want the shoulders to be doing the full range of motion. Okay, shoulders back and down, chest up, breathe in. Make sure you're standing on the outside of the foot, okay? So you're going down and then you're coming slowly up. Good. So we're just getting mobility back in our shoulders because we've lost it. And that's why, because we get caught up in life, all right? And we forget what life's all about. We forget about our bodies. We get caught up in life and trying to manage life. And we need to just start thinking about our bodies and managing them. Because when we stop managing our bodies, that's when we start to lose use in them, okay? All right, so we're just stretching and getting mobility back in the shoulders. Good, I'm very, very proud of you. Very, very good. Okay, now I'm just going to take you down with me. We're going to go down onto the floor, all right? Let's go down on the floor. Let me put you up against something. Right, good girl. Now we're going to sit on the floor and we're going to put our legs out, okay? Now you're going to take that strap and you're going to put it around your feet. Okay, now you're going to hold the strap and you're going to try and put your toes on your shins, all right? So I don't want your feet relaxed, I want your toes up, all right? You're going to put your toes on your shins, you're going to hold the strap with two hands like that. Not like that, but together, okay? Now just bend your knees slightly. And I want you to think of walking your hands. So think of putting your chest on your toes. You're not trying to put your nose on your knees. You're trying to put your chest on your toes. So just walking with your chest, walking your hands on the strap and pulling yourself closer to the toes, all right? And you should be able to feel the stretch in your calf muscles. And if you pull yourself a little bit further, it'll go into your hamstring. And if you pull yourself a little bit further, it'll go into your glutes. And if you pull yourself a little bit further, it'll go into your lower back. All right. Now, most of us have got lower back problems, and that's another story. All right. What we're working on now is just getting you mobile, getting you moving, and getting you confident to move. Because that's the problem. We lose confidence in our bodies as we get older. All right. So, and I mean, older can be anything over 20. People just aren't moving anymore, all right? Our jobs and our lifestyles are demanding us to be sedentary. So we have to make a conscious effort to start. And I just wanted to show you tonight that it doesn't take much, all right? And you've now got this little video that you can watch and you can do it every morning when you wake up and just get yourself moving. So feel that lovely stretch. Don't be frightened of stretch, all right? The body is designed to move and the body is designed to stretch. So you want to feel that lovely stretch in your backs of your legs, in your calf muscles, in your glutes, all right, in your lower back. And you always hold your stretches for at least 60 seconds. A lot of people go, oh, I'm done. No, stay there. I want you to breathe oxygen into those muscles and let the muscles release, okay? Breathe oxygen into the muscles and let them release, let them go, let them release. Good girl. Now we're just going to finish off because it was just a simple exercise, getting started exercise for you, and I want you to lie on your back, all right? I'm going to turn sideways. You're not going to see my whole body, but I just want you to lie on your back, all right? So your whole body is completely relaxed, all right? Good. Lying on your back, completely relaxed, and I want you to close your eyes, all right? Now I want you to look on the inside of your forehead, and there's this big blue button. It's the control panel for you. I want you to push that big blue button and it's going to release blue dye. And that blue dye, as it touches your forehead, is going to dissolve the tension in your forehead. Dissolve the tension in your scalp. Dissolve the tension in your ears, in your nose, in your mouth, in your jaw, in your teeth, in your gums, in your neck. I want you to push your belly button up to the ceiling and breathe in. Breathe out and pull that blue dye along your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your palms of your hands, your tips of your fingers. Push the belly button, fill your lungs to full capacity. Breathe out and pull that blue dye along your neck, your chest, your abdomen, your pelvis, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, soles of your feet, tips of your toes. Just deep breathing, allowing your body to be full of blue oxygen. Your whole body is blue, okay? You've just allowed everywhere it touches to dissolve any tension anywhere. Deep, slow breathing. And breathe out, allowing all the tension to dissolve. One more breath. And breathe out, just relaxing your face, your jaw, your neck, your teeth, your shoulders, your face, everything. Just let it all relax. And again, breathe. Breathe out and relax everything. Right. Now when you're ready, you can sit up. I hope you found that useful. It was just for you to trial moving, just getting some confidence in yourself again. And I'm going to leave this in the group so you can have access to it whenever you want it. I just want you to relax and breathe. Everything will be fine. And the most important thing is to move, because that instantly lifts your vibration in your body and makes you feel better. Okay, so sending you lots of love, keeping you smiling. Bye.